Hey, what's up? So I came out here kind of late morning here just to meditate for a few minutes and make a video. So I guess one thing I want to say for anyone who's on the Jedi boot camp thing that might have seen my video from yesterday, I know like towards the end I said like I said that I don't have anything invested in this, and I guess I said that because other times that I've been decided to make a video, when it came time to, I just really didn't know what to say, and trying to force it just got me like in a cloud of overthinking, so I decided it was best not to do it in that case. But you know, I was thinking I really didn't want to give anyone the idea that I'm like half-assing this, because, you know, I mean, the whole point, as I understand it, is, you know, that we're all doing this together. You know, we're, you know, saying I'm in is like I'm committed to doing a video every day for 2 weeks, and, you know, whether or not everyone does that, the more people to do, the more inspiring and empowering it will be for everyone else to have that sort of support system for whatever, you know, and whatever Nathaniel is doing with this, you know, we'll have some kind of like community bond just in doing these videos together, so that should be pretty cool. Anyway, you know, I just have a thing of being like kind of emotionally on and off, where I'm like very gung-ho at my peaks, and then like go down to being like, you know, not really trusting myself to do much of anything, and you know, questioning everything, overthinking like every little action, every little decision, to even like, you know, decide whether I want to like eat lunch or watch a YouTube video first. I'm choosing between like those two things. That can take me like 10 or 15 minutes sometimes. I don't know, but I lose a lot of time in my day that way. It's just the, you know, up and down thing. So, you know, it's huge for me to get a lot more centered, you know, so that I don't have that thing going on. My focus will just randomly drop out, my creativity will randomly drop out, so a lot of times, even if I'm committed to doing something, if I try to just go ahead and do it, it just comes out like crap, because, you know, like, say I decide, you know, I'm gonna like write some music, and if my creativity just isn't there for whatever reason, well, then I'm not gonna come up with anything good, and, you know, it almost feels like it wasn't worth doing it. And it feels that way with like a lot of things. So I'll generally, you know, if I know I feel that way, I'll just not do it, and I'll focus on doing things that will hopefully get me more centered in general in life. But as for the videos, I will make one every day either way, just because, well, yeah, again, that's the whole point. So if you know, if I don't really have much to say, then, well, I'll just say I don't have much to say. Or, you know, I'll do something. But that's the whole spirit of it, right? Is that we're making a vlog every day together and sharing our thoughts about whatever, and, you know, it might resonate with someone else. I'm glad I got like a comment on the Facebook page, and one actually on my video yesterday, from people who said they identify with it, so that's good. I'm definitely at like an interesting place right now, you know, just to, I guess maybe I'll make this a little bit of an introduction. I know this video is running on a little bit already. Yeah, going on 5 minutes, but anyway, you know, my name's Jason, and I'm from Maryland. I live in Pennsylvania now, and I'm really at a crossroads. Like, you know, I went through a bunch of stuff that was like really discouraging. Like, basically when all the chips were down, I had like whole lot of people in my life, like, telling me what was wrong with everything I was doing, and, like, really deeply criticizing me, and it's made it tough for me to really do basic stuff. That's why I'm at this point of, like, having trouble making basic decisions, because, like, every possible option I decide I want to go this way, and I see all the problems with that, because I'm, like, repeating in my mind all the things that people told me was wrong with thinking that way, and then I try to go this other way, and it's the same thing. Like, no matter which way I turn, I have that noise in my head that makes it very difficult to follow through with anything, because I need to come back to believing in myself and focusing on what I have and what I'm grateful for and the opportunity that I have, rather than, like, being caught up in my weakness and my obstacles. But that's part of the whole fluctuation day to day, and, like, I always had a bit of, like, a emotional up and down thing, but I used to be able to handle it pretty well. It's just, like, after what I've been through over the last, like, year or two, I get, like, effectively kind of paralyzed with it, just because when I go into those lows, even if I'm committed to following through with something, it's either going to come out half-ass, or it's just not going to get done, because I know it's going to come out half-ass, and I just try forever to get more focused, get more centered, try playing some music, try meditating, see if some videos will give me the right advice to get me more centered, and, all kinds of stuff, until hopefully something works, and it doesn't always. So it's like, I feel like I'm pretty much as stuck as it gets, honestly, because I'm honestly not doing a whole lot in life right now, just because I'm, like, afraid of everything. And I have no problem, like, sharing stuff on camera. I've always believed in the openness with, like, vulnerability and stuff, and it's great to come into an online community to know that there's other people who feel the same way, because I feel like in general in our society, not only do people not like to do that, but it's actually frowned upon to do that, because people see it as, like, well, people automatically see it as complaining, or, like, I don't know, from the attitudes I've gotten, I think it's largely that when you show your weakness, it resonates with other people's common weaknesses, and if they're not prepared to face that they have that in them, it makes them really uneasy. That's my theory about what maybe be the main reason that people get an attitude about it, if you bring it up around the wrong people, which I made the mistake of doing a number of times, just because that's where I was at the time. But it's all good. So now I forget where I was going with that. Yeah, I think it's okay to share stuff. It's just my thing about it is that depending on my frame of mind, it can be tough to, as I said before, to, like, figure out how to put stuff into words, and, like, when I need to focus, when I'm at a point in my life where I need to focus on just simplifying things and just do it. Sometimes putting it into words, like trying to conceptualize it and put the ideas together and everything and figure out how to put it into words and then come out and say it to the camera or to other people or whatever, puts me in the opposite place of where I need to be to really get on my game. But, right now it's fine, obviously. I have no problem talking, and I'm kind of talking my ass off. It's probably been like 10 minutes, but yeah, you know, I don't know what else to say, but I guess I'll just end the video here. Hopefully, you know, again, someone will, like, yeah, maybe this will resonate with someone. So yeah.